You will not be voting on an anti-fracking initiative here in Colorado, even though the group turned in enough signatures to get the issue on the ballot in November. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is here to explain what went wrong. Russell?
Yeah, and it started in a neighborhood just like this. Petitioners going door to door collecting signatures. They thought they had enough, 98,000, but then their first misstep. Thousands of those signatures thrown out because they were either forged or invalid. Then the petitioners file a challenge, but quickly they run out of money. And today, September 28th, was the deadline to appeal. Anti-fracking activist Kay Fissinger and her group spent the last month examining rejected signatures, but eventually ran out of time and money.
At some point, it would have gotten enormously expensive.
This outspoken Longmont grandmother accepting defeat.
Do I think things were rigged? No, I don't.
Oil and gas supporter Dan Haley putting it plainly.
They fell short.
The failure of the ballot measure coincides with news today that OPEC is cutting production for the first time in years.
And what this tells us is the United States is really driving these global markets.
Here's why it's kind of a big deal. OPEC cuts production in the Middle East. That means global supplies drop and prices rise, which leads U.S. producers to drill more, including here in Colorado, the 7th largest oil-producing state in the nation. That brings thousands of jobs and billions in tax revenues to our state. But, and it's a big but, because oil prices go up, you pay more at the pump, likely just 10 to 15 cents more right now, but you will pay more.
We don't believe you'll see a huge impact.
The bottom line, fracking in Colorado will continue, but Fissinger isn't giving up on future fights.
It affects our air here. Air doesn't know any boundaries.
This issue is dead. I think what you're saying is the people who were planning on putting this ban on the ballot in Colorado said no.
The good news is, according to the Department of Energy, gas prices are only expected to rise a few cents in the short term, and actually they could drop in a few states to below $2 a gallon in November and December. We're live in Denver. Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.